As you heard there, the BC Premier has lots of thoughts on that cap on international student visas. So do the many students, too. Upkar Singh is an international student at Humber College in Toronto, and I spoke with him a little bit earlier this morning. Upkar Singh, thank you so much for joining me this morning.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me, what was your reaction when you heard that the federal government was going to put this 2-year cap on international students in Canada?
Honestly, I thought about both the perspective of international students living in here and the perspective of the potential international students that were going to come here. So I think that it is beneficial for the students here because it will help in dealing with the unemployment issues and housing issues. But for the students that were going to plan to come here, they will probably switch to other countries such as Australia or UK.
When you came here, I guess it was 2.5 years ago, did you have trouble finding housing or getting accommodations?
Honestly, no, because I had my cousins here, so I had that support. But if you ask me about any other international students that come alone, most of them face these problems. So yeah, I think that I was lucky that I had my cousins.
But your friends, other international students, they have struggled a bit with finding these kinds of services?
I think most of the time the college helps, but it is difficult to find accommodation when you come here alone without any support. Yeah.
When you see this conversation happening in Canada about international students and how it is putting a strain on housing, as you said, and other services, how does that make you feel as an international student?
I think international students are being treated as scapegoats again because last time they said there was a labor shortage, so we are increasing the hours the international students can work, and that was again like using international students as scapegoats. Again, they are saying that the housing issue is due to international students. I don't think so because they should have done their planning like few years ago, and now they are like suddenly changing the rule. And what is being done now should have been done like few years back, so there wouldn't be like so much issues. So I think that yeah.
I was just going to say, Upkar, sorry to interrupt you, that there is a feeling that some institutions, not all, some institutions are relying on international students' tuitions, which are much higher than Canadians, in order to pay for things or to make money. What do you make of that conclusion or observation by some people?
I think that the tuition has always been higher for international students.
Yeah.
Now that some institution won't be eligible for giving the work permit to international students, and there has been like a huge decrease in international students, I think the tuition fees is gonna increase now.
I don't know if you know of other people where you're from who are thinking or were thinking about coming to Canada as an international student. What are you telling them right now about that, and what are their concerns?
I think my advice won't be like helpful because most of them have already decided that they're gonna switch their choice and they're gonna go to other countries such as Australia or UK because when the rule about the working hours changed, there was like unemployment issues here. So there was everywhere on the news that international students are not able to find job and they're struggling there financially and mentally also. So most of them already switched their choice when they heard about this news, but the rest of them who were keen on coming to here, I think they will again, they will also like change their mind because right now the GIC, like the payment, the amount of money you bring has already like doubled. So I think they'll switch their plan.
Okay, Upkar Singh, nice to meet you. Thanks for your perspective this morning. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.